we're only a couple weeks away. But if you look at the timeline to pass something in the House and pass something in the Senate, you got to have something done by this weekend. We are nowhere near any of that. I appreciate the president signing in to talk after 97 days, but there is no move.
According to him, staff-level meetings are not productive at all, and we are nowhere near reaching a conclusion. Meanwhile, Secretary Yellen is doubling down on her warning in a letter to congressional leadership, writing the following: "We still estimate the Treasury will likely no longer be able to satisfy all of the government's obligations if Congress has not acted to raise or suspend the debt limit by early June, and potentially as early as June 1st. Yellen indicating the U.S. is already paying the price. Joining us now from Capitol Hill is Kailey Leinz. Hey, Kailey.
Hey, John. Well, there seems to be diverging views clearly on how much progress staff-level talks have made in recent days, but it is going to be the principals in the room today at the White House. President Biden, along with Vice President Kamala Harris, will be meeting with House Speaker McCarthy, as well as the other big congressional leaders. So there is a question of whether or not we will emerge from that meeting in the Oval Office today, what we will hear when they all go to the sticks and speak about the progress that they made in the room. What we understand is on the table are ideas like spending caps, though the Biden administration would like that to be in shorter duration than Republicans would like. Permitting reform also on the table, as well as work requirements for entitlements. The thing is, John, that even if these five really can reach a deal today, that is just part one. This still needs to be sold to the rest of Congress and ultimately passed. That is where the timetable gets incredibly difficult, because remember, the president is scheduled to depart for Japan tomorrow, and of course the Senate is scheduled to go on recess starting Thursday through the Memorial Day holiday. So the clock is ticking, as Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen reminded Congress yesterday. Not only did she reiterate that it could be as early as June 1st that the Treasury is unable to meet all of its obligations, she also warned about cutting it too close to the X date, really hearkening back to the 2011 episode, saying we have seen that pushing it too far near the brink can raise taxpayer borrowing costs, impact confidence, and of course ultimately affect the credit rating of the United States. And she of course pointed to the market action we have already seen and how the Treasury's borrowing costs on securities maturing in June have moved higher. It's a warning from Yellen, John. The question is whether the negotiators today will be heeding it.